Hey everyone, Jack Lawson, founder of digitalrealestateacademy.com. In this video, I'm going to be covering the Ads Manager inside of your Facebook business account, everything that's in there, kind of give you an overview and a rundown of all the options that you have inside of the Ads Manager account. All right, so the Ads Manager is inside of business.facebook.com. When you're in there, you can click on your Ads Manager in the shortcuts here, or it is under the advertise section of Ads Manager. If you don't have an account yet, it should be pretty self-explanatory. There should be a create an account option and walk you through setting up an account. At the top left here, you have, if you have multiple accounts, you can see all the accounts in there. And basically, this is where you're going to control all of your ads that you're running for your business. So you have different tabs. You have the campaign tab, the ad set tab, and the ad tab. Campaigns are, basically they have different folders where you itemize your ads and kind of edit different options at each level of your ad. So the campaign, if you click on it, you'll create the consideration what your objective is. Once you select your objective, you'll have different options inside of the campaign level for your A/B testing, your campaign budget optimization. Under the ad set level, that's where you're going to do all your targeting. You're going to do locations and detail targeting, age, gender, placements, all that stuff in terms of the targeting location of who your ads are going to be targeting. And then the ad level is obviously where you're going to create the ad. So those are the different tabs. Those are the different options that you have in there. And then across the top, you have all the different options. You have obviously the create button. You can duplicate any campaign that you have already set up. So if you spent the time setting up a campaign, and you just want to create one similar to that, all you have to do is hit that duplicate button. I like to use the quick duplicate. It's a little bit easier for me. It just does it automatically, and then you can go in and edit anything different and set up a whole new campaign, or you can basically duplicate on any level, the ad set, the ad, or the campaign level. So those are the duplicating options. Then you're going to have your edit options. You can click that edit button right there, or if you highlight over your ad, there is an edit button right there. So we can edit a specific option if you also want to click on it right away, or if you just click on edit, it'll open up this little slide tab on the right, and then you have the options to change everything, and you just close it right there. Next is, let's see, we got obviously trash, and you can add tags and rules. I'm not going to cover rules here, but your rules are in that section right there. So when you're looking at this, you'll see that you'll have all these different tabs. You got the delivery, the campaign name, delivery, bid strategy, budget, attribution settings, results, reach, impressions, cost per result, amount spent, and in. So you have all these different sections that you can edit by using these columns right here. So these are the default settings right here. So if you click on setup, it's going to change it to these tabs. So you'll have the campaign ID and the buying type and all that stuff. If you click on delivery, it just changes it. You'll see the cost per 1,000 impressions, CPM. You'll see the impressions, cost per 1,000 people reached, frequency, and reach. And obviously, you'll see data here as you run the ad and spend money on these particular ads. So engagement, basically, you're going to want to change this to whatever you're trying to track. So let's go down to performance and clicks is one that people like to track. So you'll see results, reach, frequency, cost per result, budget, amount spent, ends, impressions, cost per impressions, link clicks, cost per link clicks. That's a big one that people want to track. How much does it cost per link click? Cost per link click through rate, clicks, all clicks, click through rate, and cost per click right there. So you'll see that there's lots of things that you can track inside of the Ads Manager account. Then let's say messaging right there. Then you can see all like how many messages if you're running a messenger campaign. Then you can see how much it costs for new connections. If you got any blocked messages, message replies, message conversations started, all those metrics you're able to track with that. And then the last thing that you can do is customize it. So, you can set it as a default if you want. If you use messaging engagement a lot, go ahead and set that as a default, and then it'll pop to the top right there. Otherwise, you can do customize columns, which is going to show you all of the options that you can track. Like if you clicked on all of these, then you'll have like a row a mile long of all the different performance and engagement conversion settings that you can track inside of the platform. So I'm not going to cover all these, but you can see that there are a lot of different things that you can track all the way down. So for the most part, this is obviously more of a beginner video. It's likely that you probably only need to be tracking something like the default options here. So messaging, engagement, performance, and clicks. And if you want to add anything to, if you want to know what your cost per click is, and you want to know what your cost per messenger subscriber is, and you just go right there, click on performance and clicks, and then customize columns, and then scroll down to the cost per messaging connection or cost per messaging conversation started. I'll just do both of them, and then maybe even I want to know all these other messaging metrics as well. And then I would click, I can save it as a preset. If I just want to see them right now, I can click apply, and now my cost per clicks also include those 4 columns right there. So a lot of different things that you can track inside of your campaign, your ads manager. Obviously, you got publish and draft up here. You can discard your drafts. You can refresh things. You can select the time frame that you want to look in. So if you're tracking ads and you want to see what they did, the past 30 days. It'll give you an overview of the past 30 days. If you want to just see yesterday, if you want to just see today, obviously you can just select these different options so that you have a idea when you're running your ads. It's hard to tell like, okay, yesterday your ads really did well, but the day before they really sucked. It's hard to tell. You can't just look at one day and determine what ads are doing. You need to look at different ranges. You got to look at the past 7 days. You got to look at the past 14 days. You got to look at yesterday. You got to look at the day before. You got to look at the week, and you got to look at the week. So that gives you the option to do it, and you can also compare different dates to one another and see how things are performing over time. That's it. You'll see the performance in here. Let's see. It's not going to show me anything because I don't have any. These aren't active ads. These are just demos. But you'll see the performance in here, and again, you'll see a chart that shows your past 7 days. You'll see the chart and everything. You can see the performance, the demographics, platform, delivery, all that different stuff that's in there. So a lot of things that you can. Obviously, the more you learn about it, the more you dive into it. Again, this is more of an overview video, not in depth of each particular piece of inside of the campaign ads manager. So that's an overview of it. I'll go into more depth in more videos inside of here. And but if you do have any specific questions about this, maybe something you want me to cover on another video, go ahead and drop those questions in the comments, and I can cover specific videos for you guys, specific settings, anything like that, as we grow this channel and everything. But in the meantime, comment below, like this video. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Find out more about the Digital Real Estate Academy at digitalrealestateacademy.com. Link will be in the description. Other than that, thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.